Welcome back to the 1,000-pound challenge, week 22 now, and we're up to 449 pounds. I think today is the day we're going over 500. Let's get to harvesting. Looks like we had a visitor, I'm guessing a bear, that got to this pumpkin here. This one's still looking good. We'll see if it makes it. But some of the squashes I want to start harvesting just so we don't lose them. All right, look at the size of this baby. You. Thank you for your service. That's nice production there from Squash City. You. And check this out in here. I'm gonna leave this one. I don't know if any critters will find this one, so to be determined. Oh, there's another one right over there. Excellent. We'll leave those for now. Oi! There it is. Beautiful. Also, my friend Nina has been here this morning, taking some photos of the garden. Nina, what are your thoughts?
Gorgeous, bountiful.
You! All right, bin number 2. You! All right, next up, tomatoes. Also, we've gotten to that point in the season now where it could take literally hours to harvest all the tomatoes. So, I've enlisted Nina to help with the tomatoes. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Woo! Man, there's so many that are about to be ripening.
You are in for a treat here. Interesting.
All right, so now for the moment that I know a bunch of us have been waiting for, first test pull of carrots. And remember, we planted these back in like early springtime. I can't remember when, but let's see how we're doing. All right, let's do this guy right here. Oh, yeah. Guys, for a free bit of space that nothing was gonna be planted into, that ain't bad. Again, this is free real estate that was just gonna be sitting empty, so to now be getting carrots like this out, not bad. What I wanna do though is grab a whole handful at once. So I'm just going to come in here and let's just grab and yank, see what happens. Oh. Guys, check that out. That is amazing. Oh, let's go. Now I'm also curious to do a test pull on this bed because the tomatoes have not gotten as high over here. So let's just head on in and do a yank. Where's my hand at? There we are. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Look at this. All from space that I was not going to be growing anything in. That's amazing. Now, these are like growing better than honestly, than I anticipated and thought. Like this is starting to get to a pretty good size and all of them like are quite, hey, that's a fun carrot there. Look at this guy. Too fun. That's literally one carrot, but split somehow. So rather than harvesting a whole bunch of them right now, I'm more interested in actually leaving the rest of them in the ground and just continuing to see over the course of the coming weeks if we get more size on these carrots. But so far, this has been super cool. Definitely gonna be doing this next year. All right, so another just beautiful harvest. Again, like it's just beautiful, beautiful stuff that's coming out of the garden right now. Really cool to have some new things coming into the mix as well, like the beans, the carrots, and of course the spaghetti squashes as well. Easily the biggest spaghetti squash that I've ever grown here in Squamish. And it was a lot of fun this morning, spending the morning in the garden with Nina. She's kind of seen like the whole journey from very early on with Mind and Soil to this point here. And so it was a lot of fun just chatting about that journey and kind of like how this challenge has been the culmination of things in a lot of ways. You know, I spent so much of the last 5 years running experiments, figuring things out. And then this year it's really like, okay, I want to take everything that I've learned and apply it to see how much I can actually get out of the garden. And sure enough, I'd say things are going pretty good. So we are at, I think it's right around 450 pounds. I'll have to check the exact number again from earlier. And I think we're gonna be pretty close today to going over 500. I'm not sure if we're gonna quite get right over 500. It's gonna be close. Let's pop on the scale to see the number. Oh, man, these last two are heavy. Holy cow. Yep, that checks out. 23 pounds on that basket there alone. Alrighty, we're definitely over 500, but let's see by how much. Plus 9, plus 21, 23, 10% add-on. Last night I gave a guy a bunch of cucumbers. That comes out to 73 pounds, 15 ounces. We'll call it 73 pounds. Another really good day. You! All right, I'm gonna get all of these babies posted for the community. And we're gonna do the same thing as last week in terms of a 6:30 p.m. pickup. So I'm gonna get that posted for the group so everybody can come by at that time. And in the meantime, two important things. First one is that my camera has overheated 2 times in the last kind of 20 to 30 minutes here of filming, just with it being too hot outside, so it's making it pretty difficult to film. And then the second piece is that, again, like when I was going through the garden yesterday, kind of getting ready for today, there's just like not very much to be working on at the moment. In a few weeks' time, I think there'll be a little bit more just in terms of getting some fall crops planted, but there isn't really much on the go at the moment. So instead, I happen to live in like one of the most beautiful parts of the world. We're gonna go on a little adventure for the next few hours. Won't be needing these. This I will though. Gotta grab a second water bottle. Alrighty, so when I am not in the garden, working on the garden, I'm usually on my laptop, just working away on things there. And when I'm doing one of those two things, the other thing that I spend a lot of time on is working out, training, etc. And at the moment, my older brother and I have gotten quite into what's called High Rocks. It's kind of like a strength, endurance, fitness race where there's 8 workout stations and 8 1-kilometer runs. We did our first race in New York back at the beginning of June. The whole family kind of went out for it. It was so fun to, yeah, just kind of be online in the race with him. Ended up going super well as well. There were more than 3,000 teams that competed. I think we ended up like 31st overall out of the 3,000 plus. And then in our age category, we actually ended up in the top 3 for the week that we raced. So it was super, super cool to, yeah, just accomplish that. We've got our next race coming up in December, and it's actually here in Vancouver. So in the midst of doing a ton of training for that, had a big session yesterday. So for today, it's just a nice, easy recovery run. And since it's so hot out, I'm actually gonna head up the road here a little bit to a little forest that's gonna be a little bit more shaded. The shade, baby, the shade. Let's do it. So what I love about this park is A, it's absolutely beautiful, B, it's shaded, and C, I don't know the trail system at all. Kind of just start going and then figure my way back over the course of the run. So let's do it. Oh, there's that shade. Okay, so I've always gone that way, so let's go this way and explore a bit. Oh baby, look at that. Ew. Alright, I got no idea where I am now. I feel like I'm back on a trail I already went on this run, but oh well, figured it all out. Whew. Done and dusted. That's nice. All right. Now you're coming with me to one of my absolute favorite spots in the world. Yes, we are back home, which is one of my favorite places in the world, but it's just a quick pit stop for where we go next. Zoink! So you guys have obviously seen the mountains in the backdrop from my place, from my garden. That's called the Chief, the 2,300 foot monolith right here in the backyard. Second largest in the world behind Yosemite, and right before it, or in other words, right between where I live and where it is the most beautiful glacier-fed river, which is especially nice on hot days. I honestly think that I live in a screensaver most of the time. 7 years, I still am not the slightest bit tired of it. I'll see if anybody's in my special little watering hole here. Oh, I think we got it to ourselves. You! Oh, crystal clear, straight up above. You! This isn't the prettiest thing, but I think it actually keeps it a little bit less busy here, so I'm A-okay with it. Oh, that's so refreshing. Middle summertime, but still pretty dang cold in here. In some of the deeper pockets of water, like this one right here, in the fall time, you'll literally have like hundreds to thousands of salmon just like piling up here, making their way up the stream. It's super cool. Ends up getting smelly and not as much cold plunging at that time, but incredible to witness. Alrighty, let's head home now and get set up for giving away some garden goodies. Alrighty, 13 minutes until people arrive. Gotta get things set up in a hurry here. Nina's back to help here. 7 minutes. Woo! Close call.
Tomato down.
Those are some good cat-like reflexes though.
Yeah, that was good.
Alrighty, 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Absolutely. Yeah, dive in, help yourself. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Take care. The bears. Yeah. And it's amazing. Like he literally will walk like through the backyard, like along the path out here. Doesn't touch a single thing.
Really?
And just continues on his way.
Wow,
yeah.
surprising.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh my God, those potatoes.
They're good? All right. At least it's not a bear right now, because that would have been. Hey there, how you doing? Good, thanks. They're so good, right?
Right?
And like, honestly,
Variety.
Sweet Million. and I'm like obsessed with it. Like
Yeah,
I've tried probably like I shouldn't say every, I've tried a lot of different cherry tomatoes, and this one is just like without question my favorite. It's like the perfect way for go for a walk in the evening, pick up some flowers and goodies. That's perfect. Absolutely, yeah. Take care. You better take a handful of those tomatoes there for the walk home. No, you're good. You're good.
All right, cheers, mate.
Cool.
You
Yeah.
have a really good night, eh? Thanks
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Have a great walk.
All right, come on, Rosie Bear.
Whew. All right, there we go. Another week in the books. And we're now past the halfway mark on the challenge, over 500 pounds. We'll see. We'll see if we get there. There's definitely still a decent amount of like accounted for poundage in the garden on my end. I think I can see, yeah, a few more 100 pounds. That'll still leave us a little ways to go though to get to 1,000. So time shall tell. Anyways, that's all for today's episode. Let me know if you enjoyed going on a little adventure with me. There's so much to do in this neck of the woods that could absolutely incorporate a little bit more of that, since we are kind of like getting to that point where the number of gardening tasks is decreasing. So let me know. Other than that, catch you next week.